okay, I've been on the missing list so many fucking times that they finally just had enough of my shit. So I was missing, and they were trying to bring me home. And I was at like McDonald's at 3 a.m, like high on ecstasy or something. And I went to the McDonald's washroom. I put my longboard outside of the stall because I didn't want it inside. It was a small stall. I put it outside of the stall. Went and peed. I came back out and I was like, where the fuck's my longboard? I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And I washed my hands. And I go outside, and the fucking cops are waiting there with my longboard. So I guess there was a cop sitting outside of the McDonald's getting coffee or something that watched me walk in and go to the bathroom. So they were like, they recognized me because I was on their radar already.
Right.
Alexis is missing again.
Yeah.
And then, so they were just like trying to bring me home, and I started like freaking out. I asked if they could bring me to a friend's house. That friend was like a 30-year-old man, so they were like, we're not bringing you to this friend's house.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Yeah.
And then they called my foster mom, and they were like, can we bring her back to your place? And she heard me freaking out in the background, and they're like, take her to a psych ward. And I'm like, you will not. You will not take me to a psych ward. And because I'd originally like gotten into the back of the cop car, like I wasn't under arrest at any point, so I had all of my stuff in the back of the cop car. And then they started driving me to city cells, and me being like 15-year-old me, all high and shit, thought I could escape. So then I took the Axe spray out of the fucking back, and I started spraying the cop in like through the little hole, like trying to smoke him out. I started taking my lighter and trying to light the roof on fire and shit. Like they brought me to the station. I had like 5 cops on top of me. I tried barricading myself inside of the fucking inside of the cop cart. They have like the removable seats, so I like barricaded myself, and like the one cop would open the door, spray him in the eyes. The other cop opened the door, sprayed him in the eyes. Fucking I got charged for assaulting 3 police officers and damage to a police vehicle. And then so I served a month for each officer I assaulted. And meanwhile, I was 90 pounds and 15 years old, and they took 5 officers to get me down.
And like, there's the way you were using the axe. It's like so creative, like the fire and the eyes too. Like,
I was like, this is perfect.
Yeah, like that's the like
it's chemicals.
A great weapon. Like, yeah, that's fucking insane. But you were alone on ecstasy, like just at McDonald's.
I was hanging out with some guy that was shooting up.
Oh wow.
And he was trying to fuck.
And you were just like, I need to pee and leave.
Yeah, I was like, bro, I don't want to be around you shooting up. I went to the McDonald's, and that's when the police
they got you. Yeah. So like, yeah, you were just like, I can get the fuck out of this situation, but it just made it way worse.
Oh yeah. And like, so we got to like the police station, and they like brought me into the station. I had like a bloody nose and stuff. I remember I headbutted a cop when he was trying to put handcuffs on me, because I was like that. I just headbutted him as hard as I fucking could.
At this point, you just put so much fucking effort into fighting. It's like,
keep going. And then so they strap me in like those chairs. So they strap your legs down twice. They strap 2 on your chest, and they strap your arms down, and then put a spit bag on you.
Yeah.
My dad taught me how to get out of hostage situations, so I got out of that in under 2 minutes.
What?
So they're like freaking out. So they had to come back and like readjust me. And I was in city cells for 6 days, which is illegal. The only reason I know that it was 6 days was because I had 5 muffin wrappers at the beginning of the morning. Really? Every day you get them up, because they leave the lights on the whole time, right?
Yeah.
So I was in and out of court. It was like a long weekend, and that's
those
how
are like the holding cells at the like
in city cells,
like right
drunk
when you
tank.
Get processed.
Yeah. And then I had to wait like 3 days because it was a long weekend, and then I had to wait till like Tuesday or Wednesday for my court date.
Right.
So I'd already been there on like Friday or something all weekend until like Wednesday or Thursday, and then they flew me out to juvie.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And like did the 6 days get brought up at all, or is that just something that you learned like later?
Those 6 days got put towards my 3 months.
Right, but there was no like repercussions for them breaking the law by holding you for that long.
I think because it was a long weekend.
It's like an exception to the.
Yeah, but because I was a youth, they're technically not allowed to hold me in city cells for that long.
Yeah. Those cells.